the day of Pentecost came, they were all together in one place. Suddenly a sound like the blowing of a violent wind came from heaven and filled the whole house where they were sitting. They saw what seemed to be tongues of fire that separated and came to rest on each of them. Hello, this is Kenny Underwood coming to you from 1 Minute Sermon. Today is Pentecost, and I think that sometimes as Christians we have to be careful about throwing biblical terms like Pentecost around. Because when we're talking to people that may not go to church very often or may not spend much time in the Bible, we may confuse them when they don't know what we're talking about. So today after church I thought I'd look up the simplest definition I could find. Pentecost is a Christian holy day that celebrates the coming of the Holy Spirit. When Christ knew he was going to be leaving after crucifixion, he had told the disciples that the Father was going to send a counselor. In fact, from John 14 he talks about it. And I will ask the Father, and he will give you another counselor to be with you forever, the Spirit of truth. The world cannot accept him because it neither sees him nor knows him. But you know him, for he lives with you and will be in you. I will not leave you as orphans. I will come to you. I heard a great message this morning at Tabernacle United Methodist Church, a message delivered by Pastor Jack Davis. And he talks about a story in a book that the title of the book is A World to Love by George Knowles. And it's a great story. It talks about these African explorers who are deep in Africa in a remote area, and they come upon this little area where 35 fires are set to be lit. So they're little teepees. They have the leaves and the kindling in the bottom and the sticks that go up and the larger stick on top. They're all ready to be lit, and there are 35 of them, and they're wondering, what the heck? It says, who built the fires? Why had not one even been lit? The mystery was cleared up when the explorers saw dozens of chimpanzees intently watching them from the canopy of the jungle. And what they realized was that these chimpanzees had seen people build these fires before, but they didn't have the fire, so they couldn't light them. It's a great analogy for churches today. We can build the most beautiful cathedrals and the most beautiful churches, but if we don't have that fire and the Holy Spirit, we do it all really for nothing. And as people, we can do wonderful things for people and try to help them, but if we don't have that fire in our heart, again, the Holy Spirit, then we're really not serving God. We're really not doing what we're put here to do. I encourage you to spend more time learning about Pentecost and the Holy Spirit, and to develop a close relationship with him. Good things will follow. There's your 1 minute sermon. God bless.